In this Get Started tutorial, we will explain how to import and export data to Excel using the Excel ActiveX atom. Note that there are other possibilities to import or export data to Excel, for example the Data Recorder atom. Here we have a standard source, queue, server, sink model. We will use an Excel ActiveX atom to export waiting times to Microsoft Excel. The Excel atom allows you to make a connection to an Excel ActiveX workbook and import and export data to it. To connect, browse to the folder or type in a new file name. If the file cannot be found, the atom will suggest to create a new workbook in the model directory. After the connection is established, make sure the default sheet uses a correct name. This could be different than Sheet 1 if you have a non-English language setting on your system. There are now two functions available. The Excel ActiveX Read for reading data from Excel into Enterprise Dynamics and the Excel ActiveX Write function for writing data to Excel. On the exit trigger of the queue, we can call the function to write to Excel. The exit trigger will be executed each time a product leaves the queue. The first parameter of the write function is the row number of the Excel cell. Here we can use output of C to get the number of products that have left the queue. The second is the column number and the third is the data. If we now run the model each time a product leaves the queue, the waiting time is sent to Excel. You should not close the Excel workbook during writing, otherwise the connection is lost. You should save and close the Excel workbook from Excel after finishing writing to it. You can also uncheck the option Excel Visible at Startup. The Excel workbook is then hidden, but you can still read and write data to it. You can also read data from Excel. If, for example, the average cycle time is written in cell D1, we can use the read function to get this value. This lower cycle time leads to a decrease in the utilization of the server, and products often do not have to wait at all. Besides using the read and write functions, it is also possible to create table atoms inside the Excel ActiveX atom. You can add any number of tables. Per table, you can determine whether you would like to read or write from this table, indicate the Excel sheet and set which block of rows and columns you would like to write or read. You also need to indicate at which moment the data should be exchanged. There are three options. When you click the Reset button, you can enter a specific time during the simulation run, or you can use the On Request option. If you use the On Request option, you push the Write All Selected Tables button to make sure all tables with the option Write and On Request are written to Excel. You can also call the function Excel ActiveX Read Write Selected Tables from anywhere in your model. In this new model, a table atom is added to the Excel ActiveX atom. A connection is established to read this input data when a model is reset. The table is shown in the layout underneath the Excel atom, but it is inside this atom. You need to apply the settings for each table separately. We can change the size of the table and make sure that on reset, the data including the headers are written to the table. The moment you click Reset, the data is imported. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video.